Hello you guys, it's Grace, and today I'm doing a 24-hour readathon. I have a lot on the docket, so I'm gonna let my past self get into it. Okay, I just woke up, I have my coffee, and I am in my comfy chair ready to start my 24-hour readathon. I'm starting out with the Atlas 6. I just started this last night, so I'm just a few chapters in, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm just starting the second section. Look at the cool art in this book, by the way. I'm on page 45, so let's see how far I can get before my next update. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm about an hour and a half in. I made it to page 100. I'm gonna take a little break for some food and then we'll hop back into the reading. Okay, I finished lunch, showered, and read about another 42 pages. I'm on page 142. I'm having so much fun with this book. It's a little bit embarrassing to admit, but I had this one on my shelf for a really long time thinking I had read it because I mixed the Atlas 6 and Ninth House up. And then I looked on Storygraph where I track all of my reading and it wasn't on here, so I decided I would pick it up around Halloween time because it's got a little bit of like the academic vibe that I feel like I always get in the mood for in the fall. So far the characters are really dynamic and interesting as well. Not necessarily likable because there are some that are just absolutely horrendous, but it's very fun nonetheless. I'm coming up on halfway through. I'm gonna give myself another couple hours to just sit and read this book and then we'll go from there. See you in my next update. I took another break for dinner this time and now I'm on page 184. I feel like I didn't make very fast progress between lunch and dinner. I'm gonna spend another few hours reading here tonight, hopefully. This book is really getting interesting. It is becoming quite the tangled web and I'm really enjoying it. So let's keep going. Final ending spot of the night is page 209. I'm pretty proud of how far I got in this book. I definitely started a little bit late this morning and I'm ending a little bit early tonight, but I'm also going to read a little bit tomorrow morning, so we'll see how far we can make it before the 24 hours officially cuts off. This was so much fun. We made it a little over halfway, I think. I feel like it took me a really long time to get through a page on this book for some reason. I'll check in the morning. Thanks for following along today. Okay, this morning the weather was so nice, so I decided to go for a walk instead of sitting on the couch and doing some reading. So I am listening to Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I only have about 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I'm really hoping I can finish it today. Okay, I just finished Quicksilver and I'm gonna start a little bit of capturing the devil, I think is what it's called. I'm just about home, so this will be my last little bit of reading. I'm really impressed with how far I made it. I'll be right back with a wrap up in just a sec. That is it for my 24-hour readathon. It was so fun. In total, I ended up reading 164 pages of the Atlas 6. That was it for my physical reading. That book did have really narrow margins and very small print. So I was surprised I didn't get through more, but with that considered, it does make sense. And then as for audiobooks, I ended up reading 2 hours of Quicksilver by Callie Hart and finished that. And then I only read about 15 minutes of Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. In total, I was really happy with my reading goal. I haven't taken a day just to read in a very long time. So it was so much fun to be able to do that today. I hope you guys enjoyed and I might have to do this again sometime soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!